Going everybody, it's your man T. Sean in the building, live with my guy Bill and Tech. We are here talking about something that just happened on the heels of Survivor Series.
Can I say one thing here? This is a Geek Essentials. This is going on Geek Essentials with T. Sean. American's going to join us later on in this. He already knows what's going on, so I'm going to let T. Sean give the breaking news.
Okay, what takes it? But today, it's kind of confusing. I know a lot of you have just viewed Survivor Series. You all took a good licking of it. And some of you may not like it. You may like it. You may notice that there was a lot of awkward things going on, especially the final ending of the Survivor Series Epic event, which was the 5-on-5 Survivor Series Cena versus Authority angle. Now, Sting interrupting, coming to make the save. A lot of it kind of seemed a little awkward to a lot of people. Everybody's out there talking about it right now, but I'm here to report, yes, I had an inside source. And a lot of you that have been noted and watched our earlier podcast that came out this past Wednesday, I believe, where we discussed a Cena heel turn. Well, it has been proven fact that, yes, Cena was indeed supposed to turn heel. Now, as you notice, my title says John Cena drama, which is true. John Cena changed his mind not once, but twice. He agreed, and he was supposed to turn heel today. Everybody was kept in the dark in the back area. Everybody was kept in the dark, and things started getting through the mess. And Cena reneged on his. Cena allegedly reneged on his heel turn. A lot of people kind of caught the clues, saw the awkward situations going on in the match where they would kind of pause and be like, what the fuck moment? These are all true. Allegedly, that John Cena was supposed to turn heel, but changed his mind not once, but twice. So I got my good friends Tech and Bill, which will be joined later by other cast members as well. And also, for those that are viewing this, you get to view it also on Good Nation Entertainment. So this is not going to be on one cast. We're going to keep this going to be everybody. This message has to get out to the world right now because so far right now we're the first to report this, I believe, up on this late breaking news that's going on with this.
I just want to let everybody know this one here in this podcast. This is not going to be a Survivor Series review. That will be done on another person's channel, American a la carte. This is not a review, so if you're here for a review, we're not giving you a review. We're just giving the breaking news, and we're going to talk about our feelings and how we feel.
Boy, I'm sitting here in awe because of the news. For one, I should be joyful because when we made this speculation, we came up and put the clues together, and I say we strongly. When we put these clues together about this uprise of John Cena's heel turn, it was not something out of spite of what we actually just wanted. It was the clues that were presented right in your face. As a good friend from another podcast or YouTube show said, he said, sometimes the answers are right in your face. Everything is right there in your face. So, me and my good friend Tech, American a la carte, and the countless of others, we kind of put the pieces together. We thought about this out of nowhere, free pay-per-view, free network. I mean, not free pay-per-view. I'm sorry, I stand corrected. Not free pay-per-view, but free WWE network sign up for this month.
I want to say this. Our predictions were right. We were right, and John Cena was, I don't know, the Terrell Owens of wrestling. He didn't want to do what he was told.
That's why I'm treading it lightly. I'm building everybody up to understand, this method to the madness of this particular broadcast. Because I could have came on all hype and saying I told you so to everybody in their face. But at the same time, I gotta build you guys up, let you guys know exactly what happened before this, for us to, be a little excited, but be a little torn up, and to really capture the feeling of what's going on as far as the real drama in the back. Allegedly, there is mayhem in the back. If you notice, Vince McMahon announced that he would be coming on in a post show to congratulate the winner. Did you see that? No.
No, you didn't.
Right away, you didn't see that.
No, they just went right to the repeat of what is it, Survivor Series?
That's correct. And also, if you notice, a lot of this tension that happened between the match, where things were kind of like it was like a flat line, like, hold up, what's going on situation. So in this particular podcast, this particular episode, we're gonna go in depth on some of the things that we saw that showed confusion. What was the turmoil from my insider sources that gave me step-by-step insiders? Why a lot of the drama was alleged drama was going on in the back. People that were announced to be there and didn't even be presented as supposed. So I'm going to digress for a second and start conversing with Tech and Bill on some of the things they saw tonight and what they did not like about tonight. Or what was the awkward moments before we get into the meat and potatoes? What were the awkward moments?
The awkward moment for me was Big Show. You could tell Big Show's eyes were like, "What the hell am I doing here? What am I doing as an individual here?" What he didn't get he was there, he didn't get it, and then when he knocked out Cena 1, 2, 3, I was like, "What?" I thought John Cena was going to be at the end. I'm like, "What?" Me and Bill both said the same thing at the same time. We all said, "What? What's going on here? Why is he giving him the knockout punch, and why is he going down 1, 2, 3?" That made no sense to me, and then I was like, wait a minute, Sting is coming out now? Really? Like, Dolph Ziggler's beating these guys? Really? And Sting? Really? Like, really? And, like, you could tell Triple H, you knew Triple H didn't get it. He was staring eye to eye like, what the hell are you here for?
The horrible botched ending to last night, I guess, depends on where you are, you can say last night. The horrible botched ending is what just reeked of everything. As Tech was just noting, the Big Show segment. That incident actually took place due to, in the back, John Cena alerted the referee. Told the referee, tell Big Show, hit me. So Big Show was to punch him. Knock him out, basically. Yeah. He said, if you notice Big Show's laying on the ground, it's kind of forever. And he gets up out of nowhere, and it's kind of like you can see it. He's treading lightly. He's kind of like sluggish, and the way he done his people have saw Big Show heel turns numerous of times. Big Show usually executes heel turns very good, but at this particular moment, you notice that this heel turn was not so crispy. It was
botched.
Yeah, it was like you could tell it was kind of like
it was forced.
I gotta hit you, like.
Well, okay, no problem. I'll hit you, boss. No problem, boss.
You know what was funny too. You could tell when he was walking back that he was cursing. You could see, you can read F-bombs. He was like literally screaming F-bombs.
To me, he had that. Oh shit, here we go again. Look. Going to the back.
And then when he took his things off the shoulders, he was like F-bomb this, F-bomb that. You could tell he was not happy.
Because I think he knew that it was about to be some shit going on in the back. Because.
And you could tell on Twitter after the fact, you could tell Dolph Ziggler was not happy either with that locker room picture. He was pissed.
Matter of fact, do us a quick screen and actually show that actual picture so that the people out there can see some of this stuff as we go on it and we discuss a lot of the conversation. I want people to see, the dissension and a lot of the comments that were left. People have caught on to it. Bill, did you want to add something on to this before I go on?
Well, to be honest with you, what they're doing is they're just trying to fool the fans. Yet the fans don't know this yet, and they probably won't know this unless they watch something like this or they get on Twitter and they see it. The fans are being lied to, and they're being fooled again by the WWE, and the WWE universe is being fooled because they think that they're stupid. See, that's the problem. They think that they're stupid, and they're
By the
insulting
way,
their intelligence
just to
again.
answer your guys' question, that picture was removed.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was removed. I'm not even seeing it. I'm not even seeing it anymore. Nope, it's gone. It was on WWE's head page. Here, I'll show you guys. So just to show you guys a little bit of this, I'll screen share it with these guys here. Here you go. I'm sharing screens now, so you guys can see this. WWE has officially removed CM Punk's post after fact. See, it's not even here.
Wow.
It's not even here anymore. See, it was here. It was him sitting in the locker room. It's not even here. Look, I can go to CM Punk's original post. Here, I'll go to CM Punk right here. So right here, see, it's not even here. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Here's the image. Does that look like a man that's happy?
Nope, he does not.
Mm.
Looks like a very angry individual. Like he's been robbed of something.
Well, I mean, to some, it's gonna make argument. It's just a picture. You guys are speculating too much. Okay, and that's why I'm here. That's why I come in here, because I like the naysayers. I like the assholes out there. They want to go against the grain. They want to say, they want to be like, man, you guys are just tripping. You guys are tripping. Okay. Like, fact that just proven. We all have seen.
See, by the way, I want to say this. I want to say this here. CM Punk tweeted this to where I found it was on WWE's thing. It was right after this picture here. It was right here, so it is gone. So that picture is gone. And I think my post has been removed too from WWE themselves. So look at my profile. Oh no, it's still here. It's right there. I don't see any retweets or anything like that. So like I said, I don't see that at all. So
Okay.
but it's been removed. It's been removed on WWE's site, WWE's Twitter officially. So just give that heads up there.
Well, of course. Now you didn't post any shocker on that. What I mean, of course they're gonna take that shit right on off. That'll be stupid to not, they don't want to create that incentive where you have situations like that going on where people are up on what's going on. Okay. One thing I want to do real quickly, because this is what we're about to have. We're about to have those naysayers. So this is what I'm good at, in this shitting on you assholes out there. They try to, you guys tripping. No, it went perfect. Okay. Fact that I was about to point out before Tech kindly, suggested some other things to be viewed and paid attention to. Big Show. We just noted something about Big Show and the awkwardness of his alleged heel turn. Well, in fact, his heel turn that happened went on. It was not the heel turn of a Big Show. Big Show's heel turns are a little bit, like I said, they're more crispy. They're more solid than anything. Like, you feel it. This one was a bit confusing and forced. You can tell that this wasn't the heel turn that you usually see Big Show give. There's more either emotions or more story being told for as what's going on. Because you really you kind of didn't use the kind of like, okay, what are you hitting them for? Like, what would be the purpose of turning on John Cena? Think about this. What would be the purpose of turning on him when there's three of you in the ring?
It makes no sense.
Not one. There's three of you in the match. So what are you panicking about? That made no sense. Yeah. Why would you heel turn and there's three of you guys in the ring? Now, the best heel turn to do is when it's just two of you left. Then you turn on the other. That would be expected. Or it will make perfect sense. And then it adds up to the story. But out of nowhere, you say, hit me and knock me out. Like, and then
makes no sense.
And then this is the part. This is how you know it makes no more sense. Now, to these assholes, I'm talking to the assholes. To you assholes that are WE marked and like to defend everything, why would Big Show end it like that? Why would he knock out John Cena, then leave the match? Why not knock out John Cena, tag in Ziggler, knock Ziggler out, and leave him there to get pinned, and then walk out. Count out.
Exactly.
Do anybody think that would make perfect sense?
No,
You know,
it wouldn't.
that's the actual heel turn where he deliberately sabotaged the whole match. But you notice he did that and just walked the fuck off. He said, "Okay, look, what the hell is going on here?" Okay, second. Now, John Cena allegedly agreed in the back to come back out, let his team win, but to come back out and then continue his heel turn. But as you know, he didn't. Now, a lot of people felt the awkwardness of the Sting situation, but I'm going to skip ahead of that. Let's go to the award ceremony that we allegedly supposedly had. Dolph Ziggler winning. Everybody's cheering. And Team Cena comes out. I'm sorry. Just Cena comes out. Just John Cena. Besides now, the people that should be celebrating, Ryback and Eric Rowan. Now, to you, I'm trying to say, oh, they're just something crazy. Let me tell you how you know some shit went down. John Cena was supposed to come back out and allude that he was rejoicing with Dolph Ziggler. But in the midst, everybody else was informed that he was about to do his heel turn, which was take Dolph Ziggler out and say, "Welcome back, Authority." But if you notice, nobody came out.
Yep.
Nobody assisted and joined in with the cheering. John Cena, if you notice that awkward moment with John Cena and Dolph, and anybody, you can go back and replay it. Dolph and John Cena are kind of rejoicing. Dolph is kind of like waiting, you know, because he had already been notified in the ring by the ref. Okay, this is gonna go down. Okay, cool. They're kind of waiting. It's like, well, we're waiting, you know, and John Cena kind of hugs him, cuffs him, and then treads a little light towards the Titan, towards the screen, then goes straight to the back. It's kind of like, all right, what's going on here?
Well, fans were at edge already as it was when Sting came out. See, that was surprising to me. Sting came out too early. Supposedly, what I was reading, he was supposed to be the general manager on Raw. That was what all signs were saying.
I'm going to go ahead and get to that point. I just want to lay down some ground points to you naysayers, to put out some things that you cannot skip by. Because now that I did that, for those that are watching and viewing, you can't say, oh, no, that wasn't going to happen. No. Well, I just point out some ground points that you can't look past. Why Ryback, Eric Rowan, not out there to celebrate? Why just John Cena? Why was there such an awkward celebration? Why the Big Show heel turn, but it was really a botched heel turn because it just did not. You can tell it was not scripted. There was nobody knew that. All that was totally improvised. The look on Triple H's face was actually shocked. He was like, "What the fuck is going on? Hold up now. You know, this is not how it's supposed to go." Okay, but now that I did that to fuck you naysayers up, let's go to Sting. Sting reportedly, allegedly, was not supposed to get involved at all on Survivor Series. He was not supposed to be a part of it. Randy Orton, from my insider sources, Randy Orton was supposed to get involved, was supposed to take out Triple H and security team. He was supposed to lash out and take them out. That was supposed to how things were supposed to go. And assist Dolph Ziggler to the win, where you have your good old boy John Cena come out, and then once Dolph Ziggler won, John Cena come out, then congratulate him with a attitude adjustment on the ramp. That was how that was supposed to go. But in the back, my insider sources in the back say that Randy Orton was pissed, very, very pissed how things turned out. So now we go into the whole Sting situation. If you notice, a lot of people are talking about this now. Sting's paint, it looked like he was like, what the hell? It just, everything was kind of forced together. his hair wasn't even dyed. The guy wanted to dye his hair before he made his ring debut. He wanted to dye his hair all solid black. He wanted to be in full gear. If you notice, Sting wasn't even in full gear.
No, he wasn't.
Nope.
He wanted. Why would a legend want to come back like that? Not be geared up, because for one, you gotta kind of look like what people used to be looking like. Not come out there looking like what the hell. A lot of people are complaining on Twitter and social media about Sting's looks. They're like, hold up, man. Why he doesn't even look like he attempted to look any fashion or form of cool?
Well, I was getting some calls from passionate WWE fans being like, some of my friends that watched the pay-per-view, like, what was up with Sting's get-up? What was up with Sting with the face makeup? Why was he looking like gold dust, like when the makeup comes off? Made no sense. It was awkward.
And you also got to take into accountability that Sting had to go down there and save the day, but even Triple H was kind of like, you can tell he improvised it. You can because the story, because look at the stare down. Triple H didn't know whether he should, because initially if Sting comes in the ring, they supposed to get the striking immediately. So Triple H is kind of like, oh, okay.
Like, he was looking like, what the hell's going on right now?
And it takes him about 5 minutes to finally hit Sting. Like, what was that? What was that?
You know what that was? That was a big botch right there, and they were trying to play it out like, oh, this is an epic moment, two legends going at it. No, it was a botch. Okay.
Well, now, how's WWE going to respond with this? Is it going to be a match between him and Triple H then?
We'll get to that part in just a second. I also want to point out something that a lot of people may have saw. Now, apparently, it seems to me that some people may have. I'm not tooting our own horn, but we were the only people reporting it on podcast and YouTube. Now, during the match, the Survivor Series matchup that took place, Cena versus Authority. Go back, people, and view if you need to. There were chants. All of a sudden, the upward chant, right within the, I believe the segment of when you had I believe it was John Cena, Eric Rowan, and Dolph, or maybe it was John Cena, Big Show, and just Dolph, where the crowd started chanting, "Heel Cena. Heel Cena." You can hear it all through the crowd. Everybody said, "Heel Cena. Heel Cena." Cena looks back. People watch the tape. Look back. He looks back at the crowd and turns back. And it kind of looked like he was maybe a little pissed off. My sources in the back say that John Cena's kind of assuming that somebody botched the heel turn. He didn't want nobody to know. He wanted to be a real big shocker, but I don't know. That just sounds lame, if that is. But that's not allegedly that's not what he said. But people are kind of feeling like maybe that's what made him renege on his.
The thing I have problem with is that you're told what to do. You're getting paid a lot of money to please the fans. My deal is, John Cena, why are you being this way? I get you want to be about the children. I get you want to be about, about the fans, but the fans are requesting you to be a heel. Why are you refusing what fans want? And you just, honestly, I'm going to say this, that he hurt WWE tonight. He made them look bad.
Oh, yes. I mean, because any person with actual brain or actual common sense could see what was going on. This was one of the most wounded pay-per-views I've ever seen. But it was the rest before that particular event. It was well executed.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I believe John Cena will be fined. I think he should be fined by Vince McMahon. I think he should hurt in the wallet a bit for what he just did. I mean, there's gonna be some penalties coming down the pike. I believe with John Cena. If I'm Vince McMahon right now, I'd be in John Cena's face right now, and I'd be screaming my mouth off at him. Like, like honestly, what the hell's wrong with you? What do you think, Bill?
Well, John Cena needs to be taken down a few pegs, I think. I think that he's gotten too big for his britches, so to say. He needs to be knocked down a few pegs, and I think we need to see, the younger talent take over and him step to the side. And no way should he ever surpass Ric Flair's record. No way should he ever surpass it. No.
Well, my deal here is when I'm going to say this. When The Rock was, The Rock was at the top of his game. Did you notice The Rock had respect for every other wrestler? Did you notice that compared to what John Cena's doing?
Like, The Rock laid down for other wrestlers.
He laid the foundation for other wrestlers, and I don't know why John Cena's refusing that. I just don't understand it at all. It's kind of ridiculous, in my personal opinion. He's holding pride, I guess, of being good. I don't know. I just felt this was. I felt, honestly, in my personal opinion, I felt like Survivor Series, as a whole, was good up until John Cena. I felt the beginning of the match.
Up until you start seeing the bits and pieces, like stuff start, you can tell.
You could tell Seth Rollins. You could tell Seth Rollins and some of the people in the authority, the team authority, was looking at John Cena like, "What the hell's going on?" You could tell
what are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah, exactly. Like, you're going past our script that we rehearsed before the actual event even took place.
Yeah, because the person that jumped right on John Cena was Seth Rollins. So I was thinking, well, maybe, because it took him a while to finally pin him. John Cena gets knocked out, and it's like Seth was like, "Oh, pin him? Okay, is that what we do?" Like, it was like, is this gonna? I don't know what's going on here, and there you have it. It's a lot of things to point out, and we didn't kind of expose it very well as far as getting people to understand. Now, for those that want to try to be like, you guys are just talking, man. You have no proof, but
I'm gonna say this. Some of us are in the industry. I'm just gonna say this. In this, some of us know people in the industry that have inside source. So, we're not naming them per se in this podcast, but we are saying, it's allegedly happening. We don't know what's going behind closed door right now, but we just know from inside sources this is taking place. And
some very, very credible inside sources that
exactly. So we're not here to cheat anybody. We're not here cheating you guys, the fans. We're actually being real honest with you. And
that's why I explained. That's why I explained in very careful detail that if you pay attention to Survivor Series, you can see what was obviously awkward. Like, the moments were like, hold up, it just did not make any sense.
Well, everybody on Twitter is spoken out. Everybody in Twitter is like, what the hell? Why does Sting have to show up now? They were waiting for a bigger moment for him.
Yeah, I mean, the perfect understanding was Randy Orton. If the crowd was behind Randy Orton, come out. They was ready. Because why would Randy Orton be there?
Well, did you notice there was some chance for Randy Orton?
That's why I said. That's why I said. If you notice, the crowd was ready for Randy Orton. They kept chanting Randy. Obviously, they're in St. Louis. They marked out for Randy Orton. So you have Randy Orton in the building. Also noted, Roman Reigns was there, and Sting was there. So with those three people there, I'm pretty sure Roman Reigns was there just insurance policy, just in case something went bad. They keep people around just in case, and also to add in the views for people to watch and speculate. But the person that suffers in this is Sting ultimately. Because I know Sting didn't want to be seen like that, because he looked tacky. And those that are casual fans of Sting, he looked tacky. That just didn't look right,
Well, I feel, the thing, who's paying the ultimate price is the fans. Who's paying the ultimate price is us as fans that love wrestling, and we're paying the price. And, and I know what WWE's going to do tomorrow. They're going to try to damage control it. They're going to try to damage control. And I believe they're going to get booed tomorrow. Guaranteeing it. People are going to boo. People are going to be watching our podcast. I believe people are going to start seeing this. And it's just not going to be us talking about it. It's going to be several hundred people talking about it.
To answer a question that somebody inboxed me and asked me, said, "Well, do you think that Cena's going to do the job tomorrow?" No. This is my thing. I'm past it. It was supposed to be done today. It made perfect sense. Cena puts over. He goes heel and starts putting over talent. Everybody tonight. No lie. I'm going to point out something else. As far as in a review type of format. Every match, a person was put over. Think about it. Even the Fandango situation, put over. Matter of fact, let's go to something that people often don't get put over in. The Divas Survivor Series match. Naomi finally got put over and got notoriety for her talent. Mm-hmm. The Bella Twins got put over in that feud with AJ Lee. Finally, AJ Lee got beat like she was supposed to get beat. Somebody that weighs 75 pounds should not be the Brock Lesnar of Diva division.
Exactly.
Then the Bray Wyatt and both Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose went over tonight in an epic, basically hardcore match. Tag team division. Who went over? Somebody with two people that supposed to went over. Everybody in this pay-per-view, every meant something, and people went over. So now, even the Bunny went over. The Bunny went over in this one, and the Bunny and what's his name? What's the guy's name?
Adam
Rose. Yeah. Adam Rose and the Bunny went over tonight. You say how did Adam Rose get? Well, if you look at it, he didn't get pinned. The storyline of the Bunny and Adam Rose actually went over as well. Even though I don't care. I care not a lick for it. But everybody in this review went over. The thing that was supposed to go over. So now it led down to this one particular event, which was the main event. People are grilling me across the world and across the board right now. That was just didn't seem right. Ryback went out in a proper fashion. He went out through shenanigans. Rusev went out in a proper fashion. He put himself out. Everything was going perfect. But somebody fucked it up. You knew, you could tell. If you're a casual viewer of WWE, you can tell that something was not right. Because Sting coming in, it's something that
their life preserver.
Say it again.
He was their life preserver.
Well, apparently this is the other scoop. Randy Orton, there was so much drama in the back that he was going to come out, but he was livid. He was mad, pissed, fussing, arguing, and it was total, man. I'm painting the picture, everybody, because I heard the drama that was going on in the back. Total drama. I witnessed big brawls and fights and some real serious language being used before, but gosh, those tempers were flared in the back area. To the point, Orton did not even want to come out. There was a lot of fuck yous and there was a lot of language being used. So Orton did not want to come out. And there was words like when he gets back here. So initially people were broken up. And some people were withheld from coming out. If you notice, some people didn't come out with celebrating. Why? Because they were mad that they were supposed to be getting over. What this would have done, what a heel turn with John Cena would have done with Dolph Ziggler, Ryback, Eric Rowan, it would have done epic things for their career. But somebody doesn't want to take the back seat. Somebody doesn't want to give them a prominent, good role. So now I understand them being upset. I understand them being angry. Like, what? I understand them not wanting to come out. Like, hold up, man, what the fuck are you doing? Like, whoa, what are you doing?
Dolph Ziggler's in his prime. They're all in their prime. John Cena's out of his prime, what it looks like to me. and this is a perfect time.
Now, the only thing we can try to piece up is Cena's reason. So Tech, I'm gonna go across the board. Tech and Bill. What do you think? Let's say from Cena's mind. Why you agreed, but then again you change your mind? Why would you change your mind if you're John Cena?
I'm going to take it from the stand of, I'm going to take it from another sport here, Kobe Bryant. I'm going to take it right from Kobe Bryant. And hear this analogy, guys. Hear it. Sorry, I want you to understand something. Kobe Bryant is a savage in the NBA. He wanted more money, technically, more money for the Lakers instead of winning championship rings. And I believe John Cena wants the money. And I really believe he didn't think it through. And I think with him was I don't want to go the heel route because I know I'm not ever going to be back to the promised lands.
Okay.
Bill, sorry, go ahead, Bill.
Well, that's the perfect analogy, really. Like, you don't want to let go of that magic you once had. You know that you're getting older, and you know that you're not going to be able to compete on the same level as you did 10 years ago. You don't really want to let that go. So, instead of freaking leaving gracefully, you leave in such a way that you insult the fans' intelligence. Or you make it seem like, oh no, I'm still good, but you should have just did what you were told.
Well, see, the thing is, I feel on this.
Hold on, let me put something in on that because I respect you guys' opinion, but I kind of slick. I don't know. I guess mine is going to be a little bit of a disagreement. If I'm John Cena and I do this, that's the vision that we're painting here. Why would somebody have these motives? Now, if I'm John Cena and this is a big night, this is one that's going to change wrestling. Once again, revolutionize wrestling forever. And it's going to majorly affect everything. So, I mean, that's a lot of pressure. But ultimately, a lot of people are going to be eating. Now, this is not going to stop John Cena's money. In my mind, it's not going to stop my money. This is a big deal because talent is about to be made. And then I'm thinking to myself, like, well, this is going to expose me. It's going to show that I should have been done this a long time ago. It's going to show that I should have been, helped people out, that I've actually been holding people down. So in a way, I'm being proven wrong. So it's irritating to me to know that what that's about to take place is exposing me. And it's also irritating me is that these fucking fans out there saying heel Cena. These fucking fans are cheering me. They're cheering for this. So they're already in the loop. Somebody has snitched. So I'm upset. I don't want to give these fans what they want. I don't want to give them this. I don't want the kids to be like, Daddy, you right? My big brother's saying he's gonna turn. What are you guys talking about? Why are you guys saying heel Cena? Some of them kids know what heel means. And so I'm thinking to myself like, nah, I ain't gonna go out like this. I don't want to do it with. In my mind, I'm thinking I don't want to do it when everybody's expecting. I want to do it when ain't nobody expecting.
Yeah.
So I think
I see your point, but I think Cena. I'm gonna be honest with this. I think he's seeing the writing on the wall of how many years are left in his career with WWE. Because about this time, if you remember in Rock's career, if you think about this time period, you remember Rock at that age, because Cena's about 36, 37. The Rock kind of left WWE at that age as well. And I think Cena wants to keep going with WWE. I don't think he wants to be one of those, I turn heel and then fizzle out and go into movies. You know what I mean? And I think he looked at that as like, I don't want to be that sellout. And I want to do something. And I agree to what you're saying, but at the same time, I see where he's coming from. He doesn't want to turn heel. He doesn't want to turn people over because then what happens to him? See where I'm coming from? He loses his, what he likes.
I say this. It won't hurt. If I'm Jonathan, it won't hurt me because I know that it's going to actually in-depth my character. It's going to get me over than anything because you look at it, there's really no bad reason why he shouldn't turn heel because, for one, we gave the example with Hulk Hogan or The Rock, heel turns that happen all around the world of professional wrestling. John Cena's would actually help him more than hurt him because therefore he will have kids and adults cheering him. Now, finally, I mean,
Yeah, well, yeah, but you see, I see where John Cena is. Like, how much wrestling do I have left? Before I either become part-time or I have to step back and let these guys take the show. And I don't think John Cena is about that. I think he wants to be in the glam light. He wants to be the
Oh, so what you're saying is that basically, I'm interrupting. What you're saying is basically that he'll rather turn heel when he's not that active.
Exactly what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is he would like to do it towards the end of his career.
Oh, okay.
And I'm believing that John Cena is a pariah and he's more of a self-centered guy. I don't want these guys. I believe this now. I don't want these guys taking my spotlight from me. I worked hard to get here, 12 years of this, and I'm going to continue riding that ship for for how many more years is left in my career. And I think that's a self-centered attitude, and I believe he screwed over a lot of people in the works of this.
If you're think about it this way, think about it this way. Have you ever watched Total Divas and have John Cena in there with his girlfriend, whoever the fuck his girlfriend is? Have you ever seen that show?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that? He is the biggest bitch I have ever seen in my entire fucking life. This man is a fucking pussy. This man will sit there and look at his girlfriend, wife, whatever the fuck he has, and bitch her out over cooking. Because he is a fucking self-centered prick. He is the main reason why WWE today is in the shitter. Because he wants it to be about him.
Well, see, it comes back to my topic as I was saying. He's self-centered. See, he's flipped the script many times. Like we were talking about the Cesaro hit incident with him, where he told Cesaro, "You're not going to hit me." And I think he's got a lot of pull in the thing. And I think what's coming to a head now with WWE is John Cena is starting to look like a bad guy in the locker room. People are starting to hate him because he is a self-centered, all about me. John Cena, I'm about me. I'm gonna win titles. I'm not gonna pass anybody over. He's the Kobe Bryant of WWE. He does not want to retire. He doesn't want to take less money. He wants to win rings. He wants to win championships.
Well, hold up, Tech. We got to do this. We have to do this. I should have IM'd it to you guys to say it, but we gotta say "I told you so" on the count of 3. We gotta say it. We gotta rub this in people's face. We have to do this. We haven't been cocky. We haven't done none of that. But we gotta say on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I told you so.
I told you so. We've been talking about this for about 2 months now that he was going to turn heel. We predicted it. We even gave you guys the floor plans. And actually, the floor plans that we gave you were 100% correct if you really think about it.
Wow, they were right on. Kind of scary in a way, but like I said, how was kind of like engineering people on it. Like anybody could have seen it. If they would have just thought about it. But you think about, man, what it would have been great. But hearing about this drama and seeing it actually unfold live, it was something that you could look and you could see, like, hold up. You can read and say, and you don't have to be very deep into the show. You can see that something's not right.
Well, now WWE is going to have to work around John Cena now. That's what's going to have to happen for
the question I want to ask, and to the viewers that are viewing, that will be checking out, I want you to comment. I want people to answer the question. If you're Vince McMahon, what are you thinking? Or what could you do? So
if I'm Vince McMahon, here's what I do. I sit John Cena down before Raw, and I say, look, I'm going to fine you. I'm going to find you cash. I'm going to make you hurt, just like they do in any other professional sport. I'm going to hurt you financially. I'm going to penalize you for going off stripped.
Okay, hold on. Interrupt. I got to interrupt. Role play. You're Vince McMahon. I'm John Cena. Now sit me down at this table and let's have this talk.
I would find him personally. I would say I'm going to cut you $50K for what
I'm John Cena. You Vince McMahon. You tell me. Okay, we're at this meeting now. So
I would sit with you. I'd say, Mr. Cena. I would say, look, sir. I would say.
Vince, come on, Vince. Cut to the chase.
I'm going to cut to the chase. You're going to be fined $50K.
Okay, well, I'm going to look in my contract agreement if this is really where you want to go. And
I'm going to tell you.
I can take my talents elsewhere.
That's fine. I would tell him first. I'm sure about that.
You really want to do that?
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
You really want me to go to TNA? You really want me to go to Global Force? Where you want me to go? Hell, I go to Underground.
That's fine by me. Take your talent somewhere else.
I don't know, dude. I'm sorry.
I see the way John Cena has screwed over so many people. I would literally, I'm gonna be honest with this, and I'm speaking out of my heart. As for wrestling fans, I'm defending the wrestling fan like myself, Bill, you. I'm saying I would make John Cena hurt financially on this one. I would say you change the script. We had an agreement here where you would keep to the script. That's avoiding some terms of service or terms of agreement with Vince McMahon and him.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think he should be fined. I think he should be fined a certain amount of enclosure. I think he should owe an apology to those guys that he screwed over. And I think he should not be winning another championship. Or here's the deal: don't fine him. Just don't let him win another championship.
Well, I don't see. I don't. If I'm pretty sure Justin would use that because because from what I hear, he has a very good contract, so he can leave if he wanted. I mean, it's like an ironclad contract. So if Johnson was to say that in that meeting, well, I can take my time. It's TNA. TNA's not gonna deny him.
No,
they're gonna let him on in. You know, and hell, Global Force, Ring of Honor, nobody's not gonna deny him.
Well, no, my thing is, I run the league professionally. Okay, I'm treating it as a WWE world entertainment. It's an entertainment business, and when you go off script or you do something that's not allowed, I gotta do something to penalize you. If I'm Vince McMahon, if I'm in a heated moment,
I don't think you can. I don't think they created a monster. They can't penalize this guy. I mean, Bill, give your opinion, because I know me and Tick are standing from a standpoint. But what do you think? Can they really penalize John Cena?
You know what? I think it's about damn time somebody does something because he needs to be put in his place. Look, man, you're a wrestler. You're talented. Yeah, you're talented. Yeah, you have the fan base. But at the same time, though, you're not a god. So you can't be treated like a god.
So you guys told me that you would let him leave.
Yeah, I would.
Get the fuck out.
I would tell him, hey, this is my entertainment. If you're gonna be a prima donna, spoiled sport, and changing my script when I tell you to go like this, if I'm Vince McMahon the badass, I would literally tell him either there's two things. Either I would sit him in a room and I would say, look, Cena, look, Mr. Cena, it's my league, it's my wrestling. Either you put up or shut up, or I'm gonna hurt you in the wallet financially, or I'm gonna make you not perform. And if he says my contract, then fine, take me to court. I'll take you to court as well for the same shit. And I'll make you hurt financial.
I don't know. I mean, but this is the part what I think about when we talk about something like that. It's actually important because you don't want Johnson to go into a TNA. You don't want that to happen because then you as a company WWE, you dodged that bullet before. They didn't really survive against WCW. WCW was kicking their ass in ratings. So
then my deal is write them off, put them into a movie for a while, let the fans not see John Cena for a while. Then that's the other thing I'm thinking of too.
And you better put that. I mean, that could work out. It could work, but hopefully he doesn't know that because
because you know what, fans are angry right now. If you're a real pure wrestling fan, you got screwed at the last match. He didn't put anybody over. He made everybody look like a joke. He made Dolph Ziggler look like a joke. And if I'm Dolph Ziggler, I'm hella pissed. I'm mad at all hell because I took all that abuse, and probably I'm bruised up, banged up, and I'm pretty pissed off. Because you know what,
and we're being very, very confident.
Dolph Ziggler, I would be really mad if I'm Dolph Ziggler right now. I lost my IC title. I didn't get put over. and I made out to look like a mockery, I would be very upset in the locker room if I were him. I'm just saying.
Well, this is what I'm saying. You know, we didn't even touch on a lot of the actual things that took place in this matchup, other keynotes, but I put some points in the play into your head so people can understand. But there's so much, if you watch this, you go back and watch this match, you can see a lot that went on that just was not supposed to be there. It's just one of those matchups that shouldn't have took place the way it went. Well, shouldn't have went down the way it went down. You know, but I don't down WWE. They did the best they could do with what they had, because that was it was pretty good. You know, recuperating, because they dealt with a lot tonight. From what I hear, what I've heard, there was a lot of drama. I mean, drama.
If I'm a guy in the locker room right now, I'm not very happy with John Cena, and you know what? I would be so upset, because you know why? Because he just screwed over people that are coming into their prime, like Dolph Ziggler, Ryback.
As you say that, let me also shit on these people again, the naysayers that I know they're going to come up. This pay-per-view delivered. It was damn near perfect. The thing about this pay-per-view, it was a night they gave the fans everything they wanted. Everything that you possibly wanted, you got it. No lie. You didn't want to see Bray Wyatt nor Dean Ambrose lose, and you got that. You didn't want to see H.A. Lee win, and you got that. You wanted to see Mizdow get over. You got that. You wanted to see the feud. If you didn't care about the Bunny Rabbit feud, let me just skip that part. Fuck that shit. But the Divas division, you wanted to see two Divas make a rise. You got that. Everything that I can possibly go about, you got it. Hell, Jack Swagger finally getting some type of appreciation and win. You got that. You know, but that was kind of. I shouldn't even mention that as well. It was really like.
Well, we were also saying in that Team Cena versus thing, who's gonna shine for the United States Championship? Who got put over that can win the United States Championship? Thank you, John Cena, for that.
Well, nobody really got put over for that, because nobody. No, John Cena made so many problems in this storyline now that they have to fix. Because of his, him being a
now WWE's got to rush now and scramble to do a new storyline that works around John Cena.
Bill was right. He's right. You're right to take.
Look, now they have to go ahead. Now they have to.
It's a disappointment to us as fans, because now what is Raw going to be? A bunch of shambles, because now they're going to have to work on a modified script at the last minute.
Well, the problem here is I bet anything that the scriptwriters are absolutely fucking furious. I bet you anything that the scriptwriters for Raw and SmackDown are furious, because they don't know what to do. Because right now, they have a thing between Sting and Triple H. They have John Cena being a dick. They have.
Well, here's my deal on that. And I'm gonna speak my piece on the Sting and Triple H thing. I think Sting will become general manager. I think it was too early right now for him. It was too early for everybody. I think it was too soon. And I think, what we saw was a batch job right now, because what they did was, like I said, they threw their life preserver out there to save whatever they had left. Because just picture this. If Sting didn't come out and Randy Orton didn't come out, think about what would have happened. Team Authority would have won. And right then and there, everybody would have been booing and hissing, thinking about that. So they had to do something, and they threw Sting out there. Which, I'm going to say this, to be honest, to the wrestling fans, Sting needs to retire, personally. I don't think he needs to be wrestling. I personally believe, I love Sting. I loved him in WCW. I loved him in TNA. His time's over. It's like Hulk Hogan. Same thing. They don't need to be wrestling. I could see him as like a backstage figure, helping wrestlers out in the development. I just think he doesn't need to be fighting right now. And I think, Triple H, I knew Triple H was going to come back as a wrestler. I mean, one way or another, I knew he was going to come back, and it's about time. Get out of that, suit and tie and get back to wrestling, bro, because that's what you're good at. And also, he's a good writer. But my thing is coming down this. I don't see how this Triple H and Sting thing is going to work, because they're going to have to lead it into TLC, which really makes no sense to me. Why would you?
And to throw something out the Sting situation, the initial storyline for Sting was, of course, to be appointed on Monday Night Raw to be the new person in charge. The type of general manager or a person running the show that is kind of like you can't really get to him like you want to get to. He's a different type of boss. He's a different kind of guy in charge.
Well, what I heard, he was going to be general manager for SmackDown and Raw, and he had a contract written up by Vince McMahon, and it was supposed to be after the WWE game was coming out that he was supposed to have one match, and it was supposed to be at WrestleMania this year, and it was supposed to be, rumor had it, against Undertaker.
Well, okay. Another good major blow, I guess I can mention it now from my insider source, is that Sting was actually supposed to do a program, which this match went down perfectly the way it's supposed to win, which is the Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose. Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose going into TLC. Bray Wyatt was going to introduce the Ascension. And the Ascension was going to attack Dean Ambrose. Sting was to intervene, was to come out and intervene with that situation, to where they had this is how it's supposed to play out. Now this you can't get no better than this. Now this is only the cooperation of one other person that's supposed to be a part of the Royal Rumble situation. Sting, Ambrose would have a tag team partner in this matchup. I mean, like a tag team. It was supposed to be. I'm sorry. I lied. Okay. So it was supposed to be a handicap match. Ascension and Bray Wyatt versus Sting and Dean Ambrose and a mystery opponent. The mystery opponent was supposed to be Undertaker. But Undertaker was not going to do very much in this particular match. Undertaker was to just make that appearance and shock everybody, and then Sting does his death drop and pins one of the Ascension guys, and that ends the matchup. But at the end of that match, that was supposed to set up the WrestleMania look situation where Sting and Undertaker were supposed to have that look at each other, and Sting points the bat up there at the WrestleMania sign, showing that now we got one place to go now. That was supposed to set up that oh my gosh situation. So now with this going on, it kind of I don't know if it damages. And I hate to tell everybody this, but yeah, WWE officials, if you're looking, yeah, I knew. But that was supposed to be the setup. Sting was going to have more than one match. He's going to have two matches because he's going to interfere with the Bray Wyatt situation.
Well, I heard he was supposed to fight for at least 4 months leading up to WrestleMania, end his career at WrestleMania, and then just become an authority figure for WWE. And the thing is now, thank you, John Cena, because you just screwed up a lot of things.
I mean, with the Sting situation, it can work. It can still work now. It just gotta. Well,
it won't work because you got Triple H now that he just wrecked.
I got to shit on the naysayers again on this one. Okay, because somebody just asked me. They said, okay, well, how do you, no, they said, okay, hold on, let me read. Because I glanced at it real quick. How do you assume that Sting was not supposed to be in the storyline? Okay, easy. Sting was not supposed to be in the storyline for this simple factor here. Why have Sting in the matchup to the point where now he has to feud with Triple H when Triple H is being written off TV? So now that puts authority in a situation where it had to be written out, because remember the authority was going to lose, but then again be brought back by John Cena doing his heel tactic.
But that's supposed to that's what's supposed to happen.
Well, now it's like I said, John Cena.
It's the John Cena show again. No, dude, it's the John Cena show again. Think about it for a minute. It's the John Cena show again.
I don't see that.
I had to shut up the naysayers because they're gonna try to come with everything. I'm just trying to make sure that the people understand. Well, okay, well, if that's the case, then how is Triple? Because now it's supposed to be now it's obvious that it's gonna have to be a program between Sting and Triple H. It's obvious. So what do you do with Triple H now? If Triple H is not in the company, how does he get back in the company? Like, what you got? Come up with something new now. But the only person now remember, the only person that can bring back Triple H and Stephanie McMahon is who? John Cena. So
you gotta understand. Okay. I'm gonna say this as a standpoint. Triple H was written off of TV. He's not written off. He's not gone out of WWE. He's still the authority figure inside of WWE.
Just want to let fans know. I'm saying he's supposed to be written off TV, but now you know there has to be a program with him and Sting right now. Because look what he just did. Look what he just did to Triple H.
He just laid him out.
Exactly.
Well, here's the thing. Either the WWE bites the bullet and accepts that they messed up and they give an apology. Vince McMahon goes out on TV and gives everybody an apology.
Really?
I would. He's done it before. He's done
it before in 1997. Yes, he did. He came up on live television and said, "I'm sorry for insulting your guys' intelligence, and I apologize to everybody, the fans." He did that one time, and I guarantee, if Vince McMahon wants to take take the whole writing out of it between him and Sting, he would apologize, and I think he would say, "I'm sorry for my screw up."
Honestly, and for those that know, I'm pretty sure. Take a bill of referencing the Montreal Screwjob, correct?
No. Yeah, no.
Well,
I remember. Okay, when ratings were at their lowest for WWE back in the Attitude Era, if you remember this, back in the day, remember he came on live television and he said there's a new day for WWF at the time, and he apologized for insulting everybody's intelligence. He did say that, and then that's when the Attitude Era started.
Hold on real fast now. Let's pull it up. It's right here. This is what he did. I'm going to put it right here in the chat. This right here is what we're referencing.
For our viewers, Bill, share that for our viewers to see.
Here.
It's already in the chat.
Here, I'll screen share it.
Okay.
Here. So for all the fans to see, Vince McMahon has done this once before, apologized. So here you go.
Entertainment. The WWF extends far beyond the strict confines of sports presentation into a wide open environment of broad-based entertainment. We fall from such places like soap operas, like The Days of Our Lives, or music videos.
So that's him apologizing, just to let you know that. That's him apologizing for assaulting the fans' intelligence, and that's how the Attitude Era got started.
How did he assault their intelligence? What happened?
Well, now you gotta think about this. Back in 1997, 1996, we had Boink the Clown, you had all these bullshit fucking wrestlers, and then you had ECW out there.
I want to say this to T-Sean. I want to say this immediately to T-Sean. Back in the day, okay, when the Outsiders went to WCW, okay, I'm gonna give you this. When everybody was in shock that they thought, so ratings went up with WCW dramatically. It skyrocketed. And WWE had like this Trash Man and Dork the Clown or whatever at the time in 1990, I think it was 1996. And they were at 0.8 views. And WCW, what wasn't it, Bill? 1.45?
It was something like that.
It was a dramatic, and that's when he decided, I'm going to make a change. I apologize to everybody, and hence the Attitude Era.
Okay. Well, I get it, I guess. So he made an apology, basically going over and revamping the product or whatever like that. Okay, well, today, folks, we gave you some breaking news. The drama in the back. I mean, I'm not gonna report who was fighting, who came to blows, and all that type of stuff, or what actually went down in the back area because needless for me to say, I'm pretty sure you all can pretty much imagine what happened, and all of the potential. I mean, all of the participants in this particular event and how they felt about what was
So,
going on.
what's your
And
prediction? What's your prediction for Raw then? What did Tishan? You're kind of the guru at this stuff. You kind of already predicted before it's going to happen. What do you think?
right now, everything else. I mean, everything as far as other storylines are smooth running right now. Now, all thing you have to deal with is working Sting into this angle of because as a problem. There's a problem. You have to make sense of what we're gonna do with Triple H now because supposedly he's supposed to be brought back by John Cena. Now John Cena is good guy. He's not bad guy. So how are you gonna bring back Triple H? Now we got to figure out how do we write Triple H back into the situation. Do we bring back Shane O'Mac and do we throw in some kind of crazy stipulation? How do we explain Vince McMahon not doing a post show right with the winners right then and there? Now I can see them I can see them putting up something on WWE.com like a post show like now posting up notes because I'm pretty sure that Vince and Cena are going to do what's best for business and kind of make it look like it's okay, like everything's okay. They just got to rethink of what they're gonna do now. There's no point in Incredible Steel Milk. And Tech, while we're at it, I want you to go on WWE.com, see if they posted a post show yet. See if they put that up there. But I'm figuring that what they're gonna end up doing is working.
No, they didn't. What they said, he's here. Did Sting stop the Authority?
Oh,
that's all they're saying. And let's see.
Looking at they hopefully they fix this because they should be more professional than to just have a big fallout and not follow up through what they were saying because this is supposed to be they supposed to have an immediate post show.
No, they don't have a post show, dude. It's still WWE. It's still a repeat of they're showing the match right now of Triple H and all that.
Okay, go to WWE.com. Let's see if are they mentioning anything of the post show? Because
no, they're saying nothing about the post show. Nothing about it.
Well, also, I get to add what you said, man. Now you understand what's going on. It's serious. Business pissed. Everybody's pissed. And I'm a little disappointed that they're not professional enough to try to fix it. And because you don't. I mean, Vince made a big announcement and said, immediately. To the show, right? The winner's out. I'll come out there and all that type of crap. And you see the confusion because.
Well, you can see Dolph Ziggler right now. He just doesn't get it. When he's getting powerbombed right there, he doesn't know what's going on. He just doesn't get it. No joke.
So, I just want to apologize to the wrestlers, the ones who are the performers out there, they're ultimately affected by this because they were looking for this breath of fresh air change that needed to happen. And I'm not just complaining about it just for today's sake. It's because a lot of people that love the wrestling business, they know and that love WWE, they're ready for it to get back to where it needs to get. Be more fundamental, entertaining, and not insult your intelligence. Which Tech alluded to earlier. So it confuses people. It pisses them off.
Well, I'm watching the ending of the Survivor Series, and Triple H thinks he's in cruise control. He thinks he's in cruise control. He thinks, you know what I mean? He thinks. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it here at this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrap it like this, guys. I'm just gonna say this: follow Geek Essentials, follow T-Sean at Goody Nation, follow Bill. He's at Nikki Santoro. I'm Tech Revo 1. Sorry that American or Heel Steven couldn't join us in this one. I don't know if we're gonna be doing a full review of this probably on Monday night. We'll probably just do a quick review, bypass this stuff.
I'm gonna close this bad boy out like this. To all you YouTubers, to all you, I guess, national broadcast wrestling stations, to all of you sports reporters, everybody that's acting like, I gotta say this, Ted and Bill, for all of you that try to act like you don't see this video, please be a man. Stop being a fucking pussy.
That's right.
Give us our props. We were right.
Well, real quick, I'm watching Sting come out right now, and it looks like it's botched.
Okay, yeah, that's one thing. I forgot to thank you, Tech. Don't say no more. Don't say no more. I gotta say this. If you watch the entrance of Sting, I think we did allude to. I don't know if I did this in the post talk, but Sting's entrance was heavily botched.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there, and I'm gonna let you guys see this for yourself. Now, I'm going to run this down for everybody that's in the podcast right now. I'm going to stop it right here. This is what T-Sean has been talking about all night long, so here it is. I want you guys to see this for yourself. Now, every fan, watch this real quick. We're rolling it down. Look at the makeup. Look at the hair. Now we're recapping this. This is footage. This is from WWE Network themselves. I hope I don't, get a third right copy or whatever. Well, we're just trying to prove our point here. Now I want you to see this. Triple H doesn't get what's going on. He doesn't get it. Figure it out. He just doesn't get it. Look at this again. He doesn't get it. Now look when he comes into the ring.
It's an epic fucking fail.
Look at the mask and everything. It looks like a fail. Triple H doesn't get it. Triple H just doesn't get it. Look at this. He just doesn't get it. He's like, why the hell are you here? Now, I want you to see how Triple H sells this, though. Triple H sells this pretty well.
Yeah, he does. Now, one thing about Triple H, he is a professional.
Yeah, I want you to see this. This feud should not be happening, but you're going to see it here. Now, I'm playing this live because I want you guys to see what we're talking about. Thank God, I will say this. Thank God I clicked on WWE Network and they're playing a replay of this. But I want you to see this. I want everybody to see this. What me and T-Sean and Bill have been talking about this whole entire podcast. Yes, this is real footage. I don't care what happens if we get a third right, whatever. I just wanted to prove our point. This is trying to prove our point. So we're going to watch this clip a little bit, and you're going to see what me and T-Sean are saying. And then we're also going to show you at the end where John Cena comes out, where T-Sean is actually talking about. And this is a good point to end our podcast at. See? Right there. You see that?
He's asking, why are you here?
Their reaction is totally natural to the point where it's like the real reaction, the real heel reaction of a person in normal would be, oh, come on, don't please, or it would have been him more trying to suck up to him, or be like, hey, Sting, what are you doing here? It would have, but his reaction was he didn't really know what to kind of say. It was kind of like a, what are you doing?
I want to say this here. I want to say this in a note here. I think Seth Rollins got screwed. That's just me. I believe. In my personal opinion. That's just me. Now watch this at the end of this. Now watch this at the end. Dolph Ziggler can't believe he won the match. I want you guys to see this for yourself. If we're rolling this podcast, I want you to see this.
No. Stephanie everybody needs to also pay close to be attention to. She's like, okay, something went down, and Triple H has to get to her and kind of look at her, let her know. He's like, oh, we lost. What's going on?
Because she doesn't know. Look at this. She doesn't even realize that. She doesn't even realize this is happening. Now take a look at this. This is when me and Bill went. We were in shock, and then at the same moment, you could see Stephanie like, what the hell's going on? But I gotta tell you, Triple H is selling this good. I gotta be honest with that. You know what I mean? Can we all admit Triple H is selling this good?
Yeah, because he's a professional. That's
yeah, exactly. He's selling it down to a T.
They've been in worse situations than this one, but this is more of a tragedy because they
watch what T-Sean was saying right here. Watch when Cena comes out. Watch this. You see what he's saying? Like, what just happened? Now, take a look what's going on with Stephanie here. Stephanie doesn't know what's going on.
No, what I was told was that somebody they walked by Stephanie and they said change your plans. That's what I was told from inside sources. But I don't know if they have another camera angle, but one of the officials walked by while she was on the ground and said change your plans. So that's when she knows that's when the camera folks let her know that's when she knows to rise up.
Seth Rollins doesn't even know what's going on. You notice that?
Mm-hmm. So now change your plan. So she's getting in. So she's looking at what's okay. Now she has to go off of Triple H's situation. Like look at his reaction. So she sees his reaction. So now she's feeding off him. See? The reason how a lot of you know that this was a very botched ending is because they're actually improvising as they go right now. They're improvising. Like,
Triple H just doesn't know what's going on. You see that? He doesn't even know what's going on.
Now, if you want more proof, go watch other heel turns or other endings, alternate endings, or endings at a match. You would see. Look at how she's trying to skirmish some tears. She's trying to be disappointed, but she's more shocked than disappointed. She's supposed to be disappointed, not shocked. She's like,
those tears were out of disappointment. I want to be honest. Those tears are disappointment. She's trying to force those tears. Notice that?
Mm-hmm.
She's in shock. Seth Rollins in shock. Everybody in the arena is in shock. What just happened?
And they're overselling it now. They're trying to make sure that people get, because for one, you got to read into the storyline, and they're trying to do as much body language as they can possible. That's when you know. That's telling me is that whenever you see us doing too much body language, too much of that means we fucked up and we're trying to. Now a lot of wrestlers, they know what I'm talking about.
They're trying to compensate for what's going on.
They're trying to sell what's going on, and a lot of wrestlers that are watching and viewing, they know exactly what I'm talking about. When you're in the ring and something goes wrong, and there's nothing that words can say. You gotta go with
the. Look at him.
He's like, I fucked up. We fucked up.
Well, too many expressions going on right now. That's not how you end a pay-per-view like that. I mean, put it like this. Vince McMahon or a lot. Okay, go back to the alliance situation when Stephanie McMahon and them lost. Watch that video. You'll get it. You know, at the end of that video.
So I guess I'm just gonna say this here. There is no after show. I'll click on WWE now. I'll click on WWE in general just to show T-Sean here. You guys can see this for yourself. There's no. This is what they're showing live on their network. You guys can see this for yourself. There is nothing to do with heel turn. There's nothing to do with anything. There's an exclusive interview, Survivor Series. There's really
no post show that was supposed to be posted.
Yep.
No post on no immediate comments and celebration, as Vince McMahon promised it in the earlier show. If those that watched Survivor Series, you got that memo, and that Vince McMahon stating that he was going to immediately, when the winners win, I'm out there and I'm gonna present and talk about my thoughts or whatever like that and all that type of great stuff. But folks, we had to give it to you, And like I said to all you YouTubers, bloggers, or what like that, go ahead and give us our props. We were the first to give you this conspiracy, to give you the actual facts that we presented from putting together all that we had noticed was going on within the WWE weeks ahead of time.
I want to say something. I want to say something to this real quick. When me and T-Sean went hard on this stuff, when we did #HeelTurn, we had some big-name podcasters come at us. I had some big-name wrestling podcasters actually tell me, man, you guys were on the money. Like, we're getting recognition, and I want to say thank you to those guys because it means a lot to us here. It means a whole hell of a lot to me, T-Sean, Bill, Heel Steven. When we put on these podcasts, we're here to do it for your guys' entertainment and joy. This is our hobby, and this is what we get off on. Every when we get recognition like that, and even T-Sean here was getting some recognition for it, and so it worked. And WWE's listening, but tonight, just an epic fail on their part. They'll get it right.
And big before we leave, big shout out to the fans because somebody must have slipped it to them because they out there yelling heel Cena. That was very eerie because it lets you know that people are watching, people hear you. And how did they know to start chanting that, or what gave them that idea that hey, it might be a heel Cena's gonna turn heel, and they're already picking up on this saying. Even the fans were saying it because they saw it. Whether they saw our video or whether they could read between the lines and say, hey, you know what? This is the perfect opportunity for a heel turn. This is it. This is what's supposed to happen. But,
Bill, you have any closing thoughts, Bill, before we leave?
Yeah.
Well, it's just sad to see somebody's ego get so inflated to where they won't let go of what they once had. Okay, listen, Cena fans, listen. John Cena, hell of a guy. Good guy. He does what he needs to do for the kids. He does what he needs to do for charity. And he does what he needs to do in the ring. But there comes a time when a place in your career as a wrestler, or as anybody, where you have to let the younger generation come in and say, it's your turn now. And I must lay down, and I must become a heel for just a little bit of time, and then fade off into obscurity, and then come back for a little bit. This man has wrestled for goddamn, it feels like 5 years straight without a goddamn break. Doesn't even take a vacation, it feels like. And you just get tired of seeing it. John Cena, for the love of God, don't be a prima donna and just let go. Every big name wrestler before you, Stone Cold, The Rock, Hulk Hogan, all those guys have said, it's my time to lay down. And you know what? You're not laying down. You're causing problems in the back. You're causing problems within the storyline, and you're becoming
delaying talent. That's what I call it. You're delaying talent.
Pretty much.
And I hate to rain on a lot of people's parade. This is good for TNA because now you have. I love TNA, but now they really have a fighting chance because if WWE would have pulled this move, if they would have done this heel turn. I'm sorry, TNA. It would have been trouble for you guys. Like real. I mean, it's some problems, issues that TNA has, but man, Global Force, TNA, Ring of Honor. I don't think nobody would be watching you guys at all. It would just for the prior weeks coming into, everybody would have been they would have glued to WWE because of that drama, that shocker of John Cena turning heel. You would have more subscribers, more new subscribers. You would have had more views on Raw. It would have been, like I said before, it would have been the highest rated Raw almost within history.
Well, I'm gonna say it this way. One more thing. Now, because of their matchup, I think this is. I'm gonna say this in a weird way. I think people are gonna turn in tomorrow to see, if WWE is gonna damage control or they're gonna apologize.
They're going to damage control them. I'm sorry.
I think they're going to damage control, and you know what? If they do it, I'm going to say this. This is good. This is an opening for TNA, Ring of Honor, and Global Force Wrestling right now. It's an opening for them.
It's time to go ahead and close it out, guys. This is my guy Tick, a big man deal. We gave you our pages, we gave you our opinions, and we gave you our alleged facts.
Yep, indeed we did.
One thing we ain't give you, I ain't give you my inside sources, but I want to thank everybody for coming out, viewing, clicking like, subscribe, whether you dislike the video, you like the video, you just want to be ignorant and try to be against the grain, comment, great. Do that, man.
I just want to say this will be up on Geek Essentials, Goody Nation, American a la carte. This will be everywhere.
It'll be on my channel too, guys.
We're going to share it everywhere like we do every week with every review we do. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being the best part of Geek Nation and Goody Nation and Bill Brasky. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
I'll holler.